I know David for about 3 years. I met him at Dallas Software Group. He's a programmer and currently working as a technical business analyst. He has a plan to build an application.
I am looking to build an independent agent that thinks for itself.
And he's thinking about learning Python, different tech that he will be using in his application. That's how we have trained ourselves over the years.
I'm going to be using Python and machine learning because I do want to use some mathematics. I'm back in the mode of tickling the keyboard.
But at some point in our conversation, he said he will be using ChatGPT to come up with an idea to write the initial code. And I said, no, 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 no. That's level 0. That's not how we code. That's at least not my friend David.
The plan of creating this application.
No, 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 no. Don't do that.
No?
That's level 0.
Oh,
You want to perform at level 5, level 10.
I was just using something to guide me towards lay out what I was.
My friend David is not going to start at that level. I'm going to give you a boost in the next 5 minutes, okay? Then I shown him how he can use Visual Studio Code with Copilot and Cloud Sonnet 4.5 to come up with an idea, go deeper in one of the selected idea, and then build this application. It went really well, and he was okay for me to use part of the discussion to build this video so that many other people can utilize the same approach and benefit from our conversation. Let's open a new project. And then I open it here. GitHub Copilot is the cheapest of all options. And I feel like it is the best. So Pro plan is $10. And if you pay for a year, it's 100. And this gives you everything that you need. When you open Visual Studio Code, in the view and chat, we'll open this. Okay, there you select agent. When you pay, you will be able to use Cloud Sonnet 4.5. That's the best model. If you pay for Copilot, you will be able to use this. All right. So I am David. I'm just going to copy this, but I think when you will do it yourself, you probably want to provide more personal information. Then I'm going to say, following is my information from the LinkedIn. Based on my background, suggest me project I can make. I want to build them and possibly turn them into SaaS application. So let me know what you think and feel free to ask me any questions. All right, so what I will do, I will make a copy of everything that I'm talking, David K.MD. Okay, I will copy it here. I will share this with you so that you can run it again, but here, based on my background, all that. All right, so should we start? Yes, enable.
This is pretty cool. I didn't even think of doing that, but this is good.
You have an impressive background. And then market focus, are you interested in? Okay, so answer this. B2B enterprise, do you have any interest?
I would say B2C SMB products.
Not a priority.
A core feature of the product AI.
Definitely. Problem in space. Are you down to solving problem in government?
I would say something like corporate functions for now.
And what do you mean by corporate function?
The function, I would say like the functionality of just businesses. Operations like for small, mid cap, or a large business. It doesn't really matter business wise, but something that I'm looking to do that would solve a pain point.
So it could be businesses, not corporate, right? Day-to-day operation, I would say.
Yep, day-to-day operations. Yep, React Node.
We send this. So this will give us a very custom ideas policy. For big organization, there are software, but a small organization, they cannot afford them. So I think this is a good idea. Knowledge, support base, a chatbot, intelligent platform. Does anything speak to you?
I would say scroll up. I think number 3, vendor vault.
Okay, last one.
Yep.
Lose track of vendor contract, miss renewal date. That's awesome. This is a real problem. I solved this for my office using multiple tools. So first one was SharePoint, second one was Nintex, Third one was Microsoft Flow. All right, so we will say, I like this idea. Okay, next deep dive into one idea, build the MVP starter. So I like this. Excellent choice. Vendor AI is fantastic pick because great, start with this, increase it to this, and you will be millionaire. Technical architecture, React with TypeScript. Oh my God, React front end, Node.
That's nice.
Superbase. Okay, full contract doc. MVP, feature prioritization, all that. I think couple of things that I will say that if I'm using Superbase, then I don't need Mongo. If I'm using Mongo, then I don't need Superbase, right?
So choose one of the.
It's just overcomplicating thing. I think front end is good. I think up to this point, everything is good. I would only use not both. Which one you are more inclined toward?
Node.js and Express.
Okay, then I would say not both. I think I want to use Node.js plus Express. And then authentication is good. This is good. You can say.
And I feel like Postgres with Superbase. I rather use Superbase.
Yeah. Okay. File storage, this same thing. I would use Superbase only and not MongoDB. That. And I don't know if we need Redis, but whatever. Okay. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so it's already started working. Let's see. Blog, content management, your strength, blog, this. Okay, that's later. Development timeline, that's later. It's like 12, 15 week. It will be done like by this
In
weekend.
4 months, good grief.
Next step, would you like me to start building? Yes. Validate first, landing page copy. So it will also help you create a landing page and interview questions and everything. Okay, here. Okay, perfect. User management using Superbase, AL, this, Versal front end, Railway backend, whatever I think. And then there is a database. This project structure. And this is still in ideation.
Right.
You will say yes, and then it will create everything. So the structure of the database would be vendor vault AI, front end, back end, this, key, user upload PDF, and then AI extraction. All right, ready to build? Yes, please go ahead. So David, no ChatGPT. You're gonna buy this $10. And then while this is working, it will start creating all this. But while it is working, I will show you a couple of other things. So extensions in Visual Studio Code. So when you go to extension, so there's a GitHub Copilot chat. So you will install them.
Okay.
Okay, so that's number one. Then you already have subscription for this guy, Codex. So then you will install this also. Codex because you have ChatGPT subscription. So when you install, you will see this option here. And for the very first time, it will go and ask you to authenticate. Oh, sorry. So it asking me if I'm allowing it to do all that. And what I typically do is to allow and always allow. So now it will work for next 10, 15, 20 minutes and it will create everything. So now it's building. So you have this vendor, it's creating the schema, and Superbase. So what you will have to do, you will have to go to Superbase and create your account, and that account will allow you to create 2 free databases. So you create one organization And under that organization, you can have one active database, other one will be paused. You can create the second organization and then can have another database. So all you have to do there is to create this, whatever name you want to use, like vendor vault. You create that Superbase. And when you do that, you will be able to go to API documents, API. I know you will figure all this out, but here you will be able to copy the URL and then the keys that it is asking for, and that's it. And this code will guide you on where to add that, like environment file and everything.
Awesome.
And at any point you can say that, I don't know how to run it, or I don't know where to find this key, or can you explain this file to me? Can you explain this function to me? It will do everything for you. Okay, I don't know what happened at this point, so I will just say, are you done? What happened? There was no message. All right, so this is what I would have asked if I was working with someone. Sorry about that. I'm still working on creating all the file. Let me continue. I was middle of creating the database and got interrupted. So something happened, maybe because I clicked around, but it will pick up and it will do everything. What we will do meanwhile, I'm going to initial the repository, this commit, publish the branch, private repository.
And it's literally building. Oh my goodness. That's like I saw it building like a small app when I had something, but I didn't take that further. Oh my goodness.
And you have this type of, I mean, just this type of diagrams are a lot. And then I think what you want to do after this, once it is started running in your application, you definitely want to take this.
Right.
And interview questions for potential customer, competitor analysis, financial projections. So you want to meet 10, 20 people, like a small businesses who needs this. Okay, David K. I will name it third. I'm just naming it 1, 2, 3, 4, so we know the sequence. It's not going to copy everything as is, but it's still enough. Yeah, I think this is good. So what I was saying is my advice would be to
really stretch the idea of what,
start
like,
building
it's
something.
vague, but building, and even if it's vague, like I said, build upon it and be curious about it for sure.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It will definitely take you miles, and then you can mix it with everything you're doing. I would say I will tell you one more thing, David, and this will show the possibilities and what that means. So you know that one of my posts went 1.5 million. After that, so many people wanted to talk to me. So I met with so many people. And after that, I copied the transcript. So for example, we are talking right now, my Vinod assistant, this is Fathom, that's recording, right? So I dump everything here this is Visual Studio Code. I created a new project and I dump everything and I said, analyze it. And based on that, tell me what all these people are looking for, what kind of video, what kind of article. And then it gives me these ideas, which is what then I translate into a post these days. And those posts are doing good. That's because awesome. It's coming from, so my point is, you being a technical business analyst and project manager, you can do all that. It doesn't have to be coding. It can be anything.
Right. Analyze it. And that's interesting. You said that I just started back with my blogs and I've been using ChatGPT for that. But
you use this.
I also have, like, I'm getting analytics and about what's bringing in traffic and things. So going back to say, hey, what is capturing more attention and creating things to gear towards that. But using this and then keeping a profile within VS Code of all the chats and things of that nature. That's a great idea.
Yeah. So look at this. I hired a virtual assistant and I asked him to go through my LinkedIn and copy all the post as an MD file. So he did that for 1 year of worth of my posts. Similar thing, there are other places, my micro SaaS series, the video transcript and a script is there, all that is there. And
So,
then
so you built the application to web scrape your LinkedIn post?
no,
No,
no.
no.
I
Okay.
asked, I hired somebody
Okay,
to
okay, got
do
it.
it for me. He
Okay,
was he was a college student and he just did a copy paste of all my posts.
okay,
I could have wrote a web scraper, but with LinkedIn, I'm cautious all the time.
okay, I got you.
But yeah, I could have done that. So here, all I have to do is I will go and say copy relative path, go through my post in this folder, and there are multiple things that I could so analyze and tell me what kind of post I write. It could be that, or
Yeah.
and suggest 5 posts for me to write this week. I can also go through my LinkedIn folder. I have copied the post I have written on LinkedIn. Then suggest 5 posts for me to write this week. So I didn't give much background, but
Right.
I could give, all right, this week I want to write about time management, or I want to write about SaaS. I could have given that kind of context as well,
You
but
just said,
this is just a demo. I just did it. So coding tool deep dive, ROI, building, expand businesses. So these are different things that I have done. Let's see what this guy is doing. Is done. Keep. Okay, so done. Is this all API route? Setup. Before you begin, make sure you have this Superbase account, Redis account, clone. Oh, this is okay. They're more like a README file. Install dependencies, all that. First, I will add this to, and then let's see. Okay, you get all the keys. You get the dependencies, you create the Superbase, and after creating the Superbase, you run this script, database script there. Target market business. Thank you. I am new to Superbase, so you will have to guide me step by step, like a fifth grader. Guide me to create all that. I mean, I can give this time a vague statement as well, but that means it will do everything for you. It will guide you for each steps. So there's a README file, there's the project summary file. Wow, it's all there. Super detailed. So it's creating another step-by-step Superbase guide, and then that's what you will be able to use. So David, welcome to your startup. I just gave you like 2 months jump start.
thank you. Thank you.
This will give a couple of things, David. One, I think by getting your hand dirty, even though whether or not you make a multi-million-dollar startup, your horizon will expand really big. And then it open up so many doors when how fast things will be changing, because I think you already have the technical background and now you have a business background, business project management and business background. You would be an ideal person that can do multiple things for the company.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, so it is creating this step by step. Oh my God, think of it. It's explaining what is Superbase.
Yeah,
After this, This is one thing that I will do. And you can do the same thing. I would just ask now, create a blog post on how I used you to come up with an idea, a startup idea, and created the MVP. Explain all in detail and make it long. So it will create a very good article because it just went through all the steps now. It will be able to create a post that has how did we begin and everything that we did. So for the content, it would be amazing. I might do a video on this. Actually,
Yeah.
if you're open, we can publish this. I don't know. I never used this recording as the video, but I think we could use this as a video to publish. I don't think I had used any kind of secret information. Yeah, but
Yeah.
my point is, it's
like in parts or chops, like to kind of summarize and say, okay,
yeah, yeah, right.
And it did this and fast forward.
Yeah.
Like
Seriously, it will take some time to create database and put the keys and everything. Otherwise, we could have tried it by running it.
I'm literally off for the next few days. I'm gonna be messing like that.
Do it.
Yeah. Like now, I'm like, okay, let me get rid of ChatGPT. Let me get that Claude. Let me get that Copilot.
Yeah, but I think just getting your hand dirty and then building a couple of applications will change, speed up everything for you.
Yeah, I think so too. Seeing that, I'm like, oh man, that's like. Now I'm just like, what do I feel now?
I know, and you were saying that I'm thinking about ideas.
Yeah.
I'm researching in ChatGPT. I said, what are you saying?
Like I'm seeing that, and I'm just like, man. I'm like,
we did everything. Like, all right, copied. You could have added your resume, and you could also share that what kind of work you like, what kind of work you dislike. All that we could have input, and it can come up with even more ideas. But this one, I mean, it seems like this is something that you wanted anyway. It's a good idea. I think you should make it regardless of thinking whether it will become a SaaS or not. But I think there is a very high possibility of a SaaS.
Yeah, that's the main goal that I was just thinking about, was just like a AI agent. And like I said, originally just something that's autonomous, something that thinks on its own, something that relieves a pain point, and it can be simple, but something that's helpful for people.
I would say take one thing, spend a couple of weeks just on that, and then take second thing, spend a couple of weeks on that. And I promise if you just spend this quarter on this one application and then make it run, add more features, then think about an agent that fit into this application, a scenario that can help with this application where you can figure out whatever can be done by an agent. How can I kind of integrate that? So start there.
Okay.
Next few weeks, just build this application, run it, add more features. Ask GitHub Copilot, what do you think we should add? Or I want to learn agents, suggest 5 scenarios to add agent. And it will do all that for you. It will suggest some ideas.
Okay. And you're talking about this project that we just went over.
Yeah.
Just kind of deviate, go here and look and build this out and see what that looks like.
Okay. Yeah. What I'm saying that use this as a learning ground.
Yes.
And then first add all the keys, make it run. Once it is running, add more features. And then figure out scenarios to add agents in it.
Okay.
So you're learning agents, but it's still within this perimeter. Alternative would be is to go through this entire process again and come up with another idea.
Okay, I'll just put that in. Well, thank you. I appreciate your time.
You're most welcome. Always love talking to you, David. Thanks, David. It was good catching up with you. I will wait for Sunday or Saturday or whenever you have some days off. I want to know what you did.
Yes. I will create a post, and what I'm going to do is just when I fork the app and do that, and then go from there.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.